What's up? Welcome to an existential crisis. I don't know. Not exactly that. I'm just having a weird evening. I want to chill out, play some video games, and mostly just talk some shit, to be honest. It's one of those evenings, you know? You know when you don't quite feel good or bad, you just feel weird. I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn the game volume down. I'm gonna turn the game volume down, or the music down, because as long as I have sound effects, I don't know. It's good music. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, just, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit odd. You know, Twitter went down earlier for about 20 minutes, and the world was briefly a lot better. I guess, you know, you could say, whoa, just log off, just don't use Twitter. Yeah, you know, maybe I should. Maybe I should. But like, you know, I've met some cool people in there. It's not all bad. It ain't all terrible. Although, it's not all bad. That's what I'm trying to say. But you just see enough stuff that makes you cringe and go, oh god, why? You know, you start to lose it a little bit. You start to lose the goodwill you had for anyone. Twitter will make anyone lose faith in humanity, I'll tell you that. Give me the Bible. Yeah, bombs, alright. That was stupid. Faith or... fuck it, we'll have the Bible. I have the Bible in my possession. It is mine. Oh, so, you know, I guess it depends. Oh. We'll keep poison. Poison's better. You know, it depends what communities you're in. You know, I suppose on Twitter. It's very dependent on, like, where do you hang out? Whomst do you keep company? Because some spaces are just naturally toxic, and there's toxicity within any space. Yeah, it's all pretty fucked. Now, I could be, could have been talking to my friends right now, but, pentagram. But, like, no one's really around. Because often I talk to my buds, my buddies, my tabletop and gaming buddies a lot of the time in the evenings, but, this evening they ain't about, so it's I don't really care. I mean, you know, I do. It's nice talking to them. I don't really have much else of a social life going on at the moment because I don't have a lot of time. You know, I'm working a lot. I do all my like tabletop shit, which takes up a lot of time. Being a dungeon master is time consuming stuff, man. I mean, I love it to bits, but it is time consuming. Worth it. But you know, stress I get more stress from running games, running my like D&D, my other system games I run, than I do from my actual job, you know, or than I've ever had from any job or any, like, there's a lot of stress behind it because you feel obliged to deliver something good to people. You know, and it's a high caliber that we have on our server because everyone there is really into their table. Everyone knows their shit. They love it. They're very good role players, which I love. It also means that high standards. People expect stuff, you know? And when people expect stuff, you feel the pressure to deliver, you know? Which gets to you more than you'd think. Way more than you'd think. Yeah, and it's just, it's not gonna make me stop doing it. It's not gonna make, you know, I don't resent it or regret it. It's just, it is tough. No resentment or regret involved, just, you know, just a bit of stress. But, you know, I function well under a bit of stress. I don't function very well under no stress. You know, I become weird and depressed, detached. There's nothing going on. I need a little bit of stress to get me, to motivate me, you know? Get over here, boy. A little bit of stress is required, I suppose is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, maybe I should talk about that Twitter stuff I mentioned. I mean, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't actually, because Twitter is horrible and it's a garbage place. You shouldn't go to it. And it just ruins everything good, you know, in the universe. It takes good things and it makes them bad. It has a unique power to do that, you know. No other site can make things bad and annoying and horrible and soul crushing as well as Twitter can. I mean, it's impressive if it wasn't so horrible. But it's like, you know, here's a thing I enjoy. And Twitter is like, what if that thing but bad? What if that thing but you hated it and it it sucked all the life out of you, you know? Now, in this specific case, it was the VTuber community. So, Rushia from Hololive accidentally, like, leaked a Discord message or something that, like, implied that she had some form of relationship with a dude. Because, you know, God forbid, the anime girl that I watch is actually not an anime girl. It is, in fact, a real person who is free to have friendships and relationships with whoever the fuck they want, because, you know, they're a human being. God forbid, you know, I have to go outside, I have to touch grass and face the fucking sad reality of my life, but I'm complaining about something so trivial. You know, it's just... Because, like, VTubers for me is something that's so, like, devoid of the usual drama that comes with the internet. Obviously, there's not none, but all of the drama that there is created by fans being fucking stupid. Fans. Quotation marks, right? I blame idol culture, because idol otaku, okay, I'm gonna say it, they're terrible people. Most of them are terrible people. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I've met a couple that are okay, but most of them, well, okay, let me clarify. Like, people who are into, like, actual idol culture, fucking cancer, because actual idol culture is fucking cancerous. Like, yes, you work for this agency, so you can't do anything. You're not allowed to have a boyfriend or, like, a social life, because it's not part of the brand. And all of the fans, like, it's bad. It's bad. And Hololive are like, yeah, we're moving away from idol culture because it's bad. And, you know, our talents are not idols, they're just streamers. Chill out. Chill out. No. They won't chill out. They can't. They have no chill. Did I just call all idol otaku terrible people? I did. I don't regret it. I don't regret it. Do I? A tiny bit. I regret my hyperbole a tiny bit. But only a tiny bit. Most of it I stand by. Oh man, it's fine. No one watches. No one watches this stream. No one watches me. No one cares. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You know. Or the other thing was I watched the Nintendo Direct with my friends the other night. Had a lot of fun. And then you know, Xenoblade 3 got announced, and that's one of my favorite series. And, you know, there's like 2 takes that have taken over the internet following the announcement of Xenoblade 2. Or Xenoblade 3, sorry. And those 2 takes are like, thank God it isn't horny like the second one, and this game isn't horny enough. To which I'm feeling like I'm taking crazy pills just in the middle. Like, how about, like, it's fine? Like, the game doesn't have to be... Like, it's not bad that the second game had some horny designs, but at the same time, the game doesn't have to be horny to be good. Like, the first game wasn't horny, and it was good. It's a story-focused JRPG, it's not an erage. You're not playing it to fucking coom, you know? I think some people are, apparently. I mean, that was just one guy. I'm not gonna, like, attack person, but you know, you sometimes you see a tweet and you're like, is this a real person? Like, is this a genuine human being, or is this satire? You know, you don't know anymore. We're in the era of meta irony. Like, sincerity is dead. No one knows, but I did see this tweet and I was like, there's no way this is a real human being, right? This has to. Please tell me. I demand this to be satire for my own sanity. I don't think it was, boys. I don't think it was. But it was like, it's not horny enough. If I can't cool, then it's not good. It's bad. Game bad. Game bad because my penis doesn't like it. You know, it's like someone who you know that like their brain is wrong. It's gone. Higher functions have ceased. There is no thought, only cool. You know, it's like, oh my god. And I'm not some fucking Puritan. I'm not like, you know, I'll openly tell you. I'll openly fucking tell you about all the hentai I like. Maybe. If you get me drunk enough. But like, I'm not... But like, man, imagine letting that shit rule your goddamn life. Imagine. It's like, look, the trailer was good. I'm sure the game is going to be really good because it's a Xenoblade game and they have historically been good. And story focus, by the way, like it's not just a weeb game. It's a genuinely good game with an engaging plot, like good world building. I'm not saying that those things can't exist in the same game. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, it's more than what some people think it is. But you're not helping the perception of that if you're just complaining about how much you can't coom to the fucking game. Maybe play the game. Maybe play the game instead of trying to jack off to it, you know? Maybe you'll get something out of it. You still have a brain left with which to enjoy things. Okay, maybe you don't. Maybe it's a lost cause. Fuck. But like, yeah, I think if you projection. Ah, I see. Just trying to not go crazy, you know. Elden Ring's coming out. Got my pre-order. Wait on that shit. Sure, it's gonna be good. I'm not expecting it to like cure cancer and cure my depression and like, you know, suck my dick. But it's gonna be a good game. people I think get unrealistic expectations about games. You know, and video games mean a lot to me, but people expect a lot, especially from their favorites, you know, or stuff they've waited a long time for. And people get this weird sunk cost fallacy, you know, as well with some games. I described this as, like, to my friends the other night as like the League of Legends effect. It's like you talk to someone who plays League of Legends and they're like, I've been playing League of Legends for 10 years. I hate myself. I want to die. And you're like, stop playing League of Legends. And they're like, no, I can't. And you're like, why? They're like, I've been playing it for 10 years. And they're like, we're going around in circles. You could stop. You could do that. You simply choose not to. You know, because they're like, well, and they haven't, even if they haven't put any money to it, like, I've put in so much time, I can't stop. And you're like, the game is bad. They're like, I know the game is bad. But I put so much time into the game that is bad. I was like, well, stop doing that then. If the game is bad. Stop giving the game your time. They can't. It's fucking weird. I mean, yeah, I've known some people who are into League. You know, it's like a slow form of insanity. You know, they were never mentally well-adjusted people. I'll just put it that way. I mean, I'm not either. I'm not either. But man, at least I'm not a League player or a Smash player. Imagine being a Smash player. Worst people alive. Not really, but look, if you enjoy Smash, it's fine. It's fine, I don't hold it against you. I'm sure you're a lovely person. Probably, as long as you don't diddle kids, you know. I guess, you know, there's been a couple of examples, as it has been must be said. It has been said. It must be said. There have been some examples. You know, you guys don't have the best track record. I mean, look. I would say nothing against Smash players, but I have quite a lot against Smash players. Hey, look, I like Melee, but it can't be said that it has the best community. The reason I didn't join the gaming society at my university because 90% of them were Smash players. I asked about that when I went to the fair, and they were like, you know, all talking about what societies were what and all that, and they had the gaming society, and I was like, oh yeah, I have a Switch, you know, I have a PS4, I play games. You know, and they were they're like, yeah, you know, you play Smash, and I was like, alright, okay, let's see what's going on. I see what's happening here. I did not join that society. Smash, I'm not even big into fighting games. You know? But if I was going to be, you know, I'd rather be into something like Tekken. I'd rather be into something like Tekken, or Guilty Gear, or whatever, than be into Smash. The Smash just, like, I'm sorry, Smash, it just isn't a good fighting game. It's just not. It's just bad. Like, they don't want to hear it, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to accept the reality. I'm afraid I must be the arbiter of Smash is not good. It's not. How dare I slander Smash like this? But it isn't. It isn't. Right, Smash is bad. God, I'm really mean tonight. I've really got some bones to pick. What? So far, I've said. So far, I've said. Smash players are bad. Twitter is bad. Idle otaku are bad. Probably some other stuff that I've already forgotten. Just everything is bad. Just it's all bad. I hate it. I hate everything. I don't really hate everything. I don't even hate these things intrinsically. You know, I want them to be better. You know, if you enjoy Smash, yeah, I wish you had a better community. You know. I don't hate on things because I just want to hate on them, you know. I hate on things because I think, well, wouldn't it be better if these things were better? Wouldn't that be a better world? Probably not. Probably can't change the world. Can't change this. The fact that I suck at games either, apparently. Well, I suck at some games, not all. To be fair, I haven't played much of this one. It was one of those games I never got into back in the day. But it seems interesting now, and I got into roguelikes a couple of years back, so I decided we'll do this one as well. Larry. Oh, I slowed him down. Nice. Give me the photo. Okay, it sped up my rate of fire. Of course, I'm not even focusing really. We got a spread now. This is pretty good. Not if I fucking check this. Peep this door. Alright. Okay, that uses coins. Alright. Figured. Nope. Give me that. What am I trying to say? I don't know, really. Just delay. I can't really concentrate. I mean, you don't mind to criticize other people, really. Me, a person, criticizing other people. We have the same problem. We're both human beings. We're both fucked up. Oh, we have super fast fire now. There's a heart in that room. Yeah, there is, but I can't get it. I guess we'll check what's in. Oh, what? Oh, wait, he did go the right way. Well, never mind. Well, didn't matter. Didn't matter. Nothing matters, you know. I thought I had a lot of shit to talk about. Why did it all go? Dunno. Don't really know. I just feel like I'm being miserable now, and I don't know why I did this. Well, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing, you know? And usually I... This game is more stressful than I remember. I will say that. This game has significantly more stress than I recall. Oh, is that not how do I buy? I don't remember how to use it. How do I use the fucking shop? Okay, never mind. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been entertaining really, so I don't know what changes. Here. Maybe being less entertaining. Die, you oversized worm. Grab me a pill. Can I jump? Oh, I actually can't jump. That's pretty cool. Not a fan of hit scan bones. What the fuck? No. Die. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Well, look, we're gonna try, okay? Try hopelessly in pain, I guess. Maybe So maybe I will learn. Maybe I'll learn how to get better at this game. Learning, how to get better at a game is always frustrating. Always a frustrating experience. It always takes me longer than other people. It always takes me more effort, more hours, more focus. Because of the way my brain works. And, especially when a lot of games, they have complex systems. This one doesn't, but... So it seems weird to some people that I love Dark Souls so much. Fuck. It seems weird to some people that I love Dark Souls so much. Because the Dark Souls is so... it's so inaccessible. I don't agree. I don't. Dark Souls is very simple. And it's fair. And it offers some of the fairest challenge I think there is in gaming. Some of the least bullshit, the game doesn't have a lot of luck involved, doesn't have a lot of, random shit. It's all down to skill, I think, a lot of it. And Dark Souls is simple. The systems in Dark Souls are simple. You can understand them. Anyone can understand them, really. To master them, a different story, but to understand them, simple. Are you serious? Not a lot of stuff is fair. I get really I understand. And I've said this before, that I play difficult games deliberately to challenge myself, deliberately to push myself. What's even hitting me? What's hitting me? Oh, the fucking blood. Jesus. I want to try and get some fucking... Oh, this is fucked. Already. The reason I challenge myself is because I don't want other people to pity me. I hate the idea of that. And I don't want to settle for less. You know? So if I can beat a specific game, I count that as part of the list, you know. I'm like, yeah, this is another game that I've beaten. It's notoriously tough, you know. No matter how long it takes me, it doesn't matter how many attempts or whatever. If I beat it, I beat it, you know. But I think the difficulty of a game, to me, is very... It's down to a... I think the difficulty of a game comes a lot from the degree of control that you have over your character. And that's why, you know, I don't think Dark Souls is as difficult as people say, because I think you have a lot of control over your character in Dark Souls. I think you have, you know, you have a lot of control. Something like Hollow Knight as well. You have a lot of control over your character. When you fuck up, you know that you have fucked up. You know that it's not the game. It's not. The good difficulty is when you have control and, you know, the game is offering you challenges that test your control of the game. Can test your understanding of it. Cheap difficulty is when a game, you know... Cheap difficulty is when a game gives you a lack of control. Or it just tosses in artificial stuff, you know, stuff that isn't built from the ground up to challenge your knowledge or skills. It's just meant to make things more frustrating. In playing a lot of difficult games, that's what I notice, is the distinction there. In a good game, if you die, it should feel like, damn, I deserve that one. So I feel with this, and keep in mind, I've only played about 3 or 4 hours of this game. Some people I know have played about 200. You know, if I play enough of it, I'll get it, I'll understand it. And what you're seeing is my learning process of a game. Which, you know, it takes some time for me. It's the bit I don't usually like people to see, actually. And depending on the game, it can be better or worse. I mean, you saw me play Ultra Kill, and I think that went better. Because, once again, Ultra Kill is a shooter where you have a lot of control. And when you die, it feels like you fucked up. It feels like you made a mistake, and it feels fair, you know? It feels deserved. And this game is very simple. I mean, it's hard to say. You don't have a lot of control, but in many ways that's the point. The game is so simplistic, you don't necessarily need that much control. But you gotta make decisions, you know? Do I get this item or keep this one? You know, do I... There is depth to it. I would argue not as much depth as some other roguelikes like Dead Cells or Noita, but you know, it's something. It is something. because survival and playing it safe is important here. And I've been playing a lot of stuff like Doom and Devil May Cry, where you pretty much have to toss your survival instinct to the wayside to be good. You know, I've been playing Doom Ancient Gods, where if you stay still, if you play anything safe, you'll die. You'll die very quickly. So, just trying to reprogram myself for a different skill set, you know, it's... I've been playing a lot of character action games in general, yeah. And I've also been playing Tales, Tales of Berseria, which is all about combos and speed, you know? You know, I'm missing some of those bullet hell skills, which I never really had, I guess. This genre was never for me in the past, but now it intrigues me. Now it intrigues me, because a lot of things intrigue me. Seen it. It sucks health for me, which is cool. Where is that boss then? Go this way. So far I haven't been able to get past the third floor, so we can get past the third floor. That will be some progress. There's something unique and demoralizing about roguelikes compared to other games. Back to my point about Dark Souls, you know. One thing I do like about Dark Souls is that you know that when you die, you can just go back, you can try again. And you don't really suffer much of a penalty for dying. It's like the game expects you to die, so that it makes adjustments for that. But in a roguelike, when you start to do badly, things start to go south. It feels really bad. I'll tell you why it feels really bad, because you know that you're going to lose a bunch of progress. And you have to start again from nothing. And that's just not something you're used to a lot of the time in video games. Most of the time in video games, if you die, you know that you've still got all of that loot, all that gear, all the cool stuff you grinded for. It's still all there. It's not gone forever. It's you know, it's gonna be there. When you die and respawn. It's not going anywhere. But in a roguelike, it is going. It's fucking, it's gone. It's gone for good. You ain't getting that shit back unless you grind it again. And different games mitigate this through different systems, you know, but... Right, I'm rushing for the boss. Nothing in there. Oh, it's these fucking things again. These things you can only hit when they're in a specific animation. And turrets in the room? Really? This is the kind of RNG I get? Okay. You can't even destroy the turrets. You see what I mean? And then everything's just up in smoke, you know? That's what it is. Could have chosen to play something different. Could have done. Could have done that. I remember this being fun the first time though. Eh. Is it fun? I mean, kind of. Kind of, but kind of not. I don't know. I don't know if this is fun. I just needed something to play while I ranted. That's all I needed. This game was just a means to an end. It wasn't meant to be here for itself, for its own, on its own merits. She put me out of my misery there. it's a feeling that I don't get when I die in other games. It's uniquely frustrating dying in this game. I don't know if I like it, actually. I don't know if I like it. Maybe I don't like it. Maybe it's one of those games that I just is not for me. Everyone talked about it being great and it being this modern masterpiece, but maybe it's just not for me. Maybe I just don't vibe. I said it's not a dislike of roguelikes and roguelikes that I like. Quite a few. I don't dislike this though. I don't dislike this game. I wanna know how one gets good at it. Maybe I'll think about something else. So yeah, Nintendo Direct was pretty cool, huh? Yeah, Mario Kart DLC. Nintendo have learned from the best. They looked at Skyrim and they were like, they're still milking this game. 10 years later. Bet we could get in on some of that. Mario Kart 9, why did we do that? You know, why not just make more Mario Kart 8 DLC? I mean, it's cool that it's getting content, don't get me wrong. Most games don't get this kind of support late into their lifespan, you know? But a lot of it seems like it's like retro tracks from a long time ago that has already been on other versions of the game. And stuff from Mario Kart Tour, which, you know, was a mobile game. Pay to win. People forget, Nintendo had a bit of a dark age. And that was kind of the best thing they could come up with at the time. It was a pay-to-win mobile game. Even your heroes aren't immune. Afraid. It was a pretty bad pay-to-win mobile game as well. But you know, I'm not going to say that Nintendo don't care about their fans. I'm just going to heavily imply it, that's all. they just gloated about putting a guy in jail for making ROM hacks. I don't think he even made any hacks. I think he just like made the software that allowed people to make hacks. Like, no, can't have this. Sorry. Illegal. His name was Bowser as well, which is kind of cool. I don't like this power. I'm switching this out. I can't. Oh fuck. And they were like gloating. They were like gloating about locking this guy up. For what is functionally a victimless crime. Like, it's just fucked, man. Nintendo. Oh, Nintendo. In a sane world, you wouldn't behave like this. Perfect world. Men like me would not exist. But this is not the perfect world. You know, like, what do they even gain? What do they even gain from it? You know? These pirates... Look, it's always all the cope arguments. It's like, oh, we're losing revenue. What revenue? Where? Where, how, and why? You can explain, you can answer those three questions. You can explain why. Fine, I'll take them seriously. So far, I've not heard any convincing arguments for any of those points. So I can only assume they don't have any. It's just about... The thing is that, like... Intellectual property. I mean... The thing is that Nintendo could actually make a fortune if they just approached... Can you imagine a world where this happened? Where, like, if Nintendo found like, a fan project or something, and they approached them, and they were like, hey, let's cut a deal. We'll pay you to, like, work on this. Or we'll license this. And then we'll cut a deal. We get a certain amount of revenue. And you get a certain amount of revenue. They'd make a fuck ton of money off that. And so would the people actually making the fan projects. Like, it won't happen. Because Nintendo are paranoid. Well, there is a reason. And it is a stupid reason, admittedly. But Nintendo were paranoid of, like, people stealing their IP. Because in the past, it was like a more realistic threat that people would actually steal their IPs. But in all rationality, you know, it hasn't happened. It won't happen. It definitely won't happen now. You know. But you know, they're still living in the 90s. They're still living in the past. I mean, you couldn't tell from the kind of technology they're using. They're not exactly very up to date. So I don't know. I guess they just figure. Fan projects don't pose a real threat to them. Especially when a lot of fan projects are just people doing their work for them, you know. The difference is that when other people do that, when other people make mods or fan projects, they don't get like instant C&Ds from the developers of the IP. Because the developers of the IP are like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that. Like, it's better to have a community that actually cares about our games. Fuck's sake. What the fuck was that? Better to have a community that actually cares about our games. I don't have that. Don't think they care though. Don't they give it a fuck? They don't care. Is Nintendo making enough money anyway? It doesn't affect them, it doesn't bother them. Of course they don't care about it. As long as their fans continue giving them money, which they will. Let's be real about that. Their fans are not going to stop giving them money. It's not going to happen. As long as they keep making games, they will continue to receive money. That will happen. All they ever need to do to mend their broken fucking reputation is bring out some new game, you know? And everyone forgives and forgets. Oh, Nintendo, great year for Nintendo. Yeah, but at what cost, eh? At what cost is it a great year for Nintendo? A dude is gonna lose, what, 3 years of his life? what? Poor fucker didn't do anything. Free Bowser. I can't remember what his first name is. Humorously, his second name is Bowser. Honestly, it just hurts to see Nintendo behaving this way. You should never trust big companies. There was a time when Nintendo commanded more respect from people than they do now. Because they used to at least have some integrity, you know? They pissed it all away. There was a time when Nintendo were struggling and they really needed their fans. And now they're not struggling and, you know, fuck them. Like, we don't care anymore. At the moment, they don't need them anymore and they're doing well. It just doesn't matter. No, it's a bit fucked. I think people have a right to be mad. A lot of companies don't treat their fans well, but no, I don't think any company treats their fans like shit as much as Nintendo. Because my god. And most of these people, they aren't trying to make money. They're offering, you know, they're making products for they're making stuff for free. They're making fan projects for other fans for free. You know, they're not trying to make a profit off of it. What revenue are they losing you? What revenue? They're not making any money off of it. You fucking fool. Piracy argument is always so stupid. What money are they realistically losing that you could have had? It's always potential. Well, potentially we could have made this much money. Yeah, well, potentially you could not be shit. You know? Potentially you could do better. You don't. Nintendo. It's not gonna happen. We can dream. We can dream, I suppose. I hope things will change, but as I said, the problem is as much fans as it is the company, you know? Whatever Nintendo do, they'll just keep buying it. And they won't change. They won't change, you know? Nintendo won't change unless their fans change and vice versa. It needs to be like a two-way thing, I think. You know? Well, yeah, I don't know, I am a Nintendo fan. I mean, you know the kind of fans I'm talking about. You know, the kind of people like me. The ones who have this problem, really. But, yeah, I guess. Yeah, there's been some good stuff recently. It's all been bad. It's all been bad. It's all been bad. Been some good music. Why did I do that? Yeah, Demon Dice came out with some new material. If you know her, probably don't, but alternative rapper, I guess. And she came with a new EP. It's very good. You might know her for another reason, but I won't go into that. That shit is, yeah, good. Okay. I'm starting to feel fatigue with this game, not gonna lie. I said I'd try get past where I couldn't last time. But it's been a while, and I don't know if that's gonna happen. I feel like I've hit a wall, and it frustrates me. It frustrates me a lot, actually. And it does does make me feel kind of worthless. I'm like, it's so easy, why can't I do it? I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. What I was doing wrong. I could change it. Properly. Moreover, I'm just starting to experience exhaustion. That's not helping. It's definitely not helping. Day. I've been working, I've been planning D&D and stuff. I'm kind of tired. I just wanted to chat really. I didn't want to do any serious gaming today. I hoped I'd make some progress in this game. Maybe the conditions weren't right. I don't know, I feel like I'm just making excuses for myself now, you know? He's dead now. Give me the key. this? So I can apply so I can sticky to the floor. I don't know what this is. Slow. Man, I don't know why I'm just like not paying attention now, but alright. Grab that. Grab some more stuff. Item multiplier. Stage 4. Caves 2. Let's do this. Right, I'm starting to get some of the movement tech for this game now. I feel like I can't stop now. Can't stop now. Decent build actually. Well, it's not the best. See, at some point games just start to click for me. I mean, it takes a while. Like I said, it takes a little bit. You know, there's something rewarding when you play a game and you get, you get further than you did before. Especially when you like quit a game a long time ago. Play it again. And you're like, man, I never got this far the first time. But I did now. Damn, we don't quite have enough coin for that. And, you think, fuck. I didn't stick with this the first time, but now I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to get it, It feels good. Spawn random bomb. Oh no. These guys we can't kill. Come on. Open. We bomb these guys. Oh, Jesus. These things, Whoa! There's just so much stuff that goes boom. Dude. Bruh. Bruh. Fucking hell. We got someone. Did something. Man, that was some nerve-wracking bullshit right there. Alright. We have reached the depths. Okay, so we can hit these guys from behind the head. Actually focus on the game now. Earlier I was just talking shit. I can talk shit again. I can talk shit about anything. Oh Jesus, am I getting like pulled in? Christ. Oh well. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Gotta hand it to the game. Gotta hand it to the game. It's humorous. A tentacle. Okay. Well, this is interesting. The revenge fly. Guessing that triggers when I get hit or something. I need something else to talk shit about. What can I talk shit about? Ranted about Nintendo. Bad. else is bad. I mean, most gaming companies. Activision Blizzard, I mean, they got acquired. God, imagine being Microsoft right now and being like, I have to clean up Activision Blizzard. Oh god, oh fuck. Where do I even start? Because there's bad PR and then there's Activision Blizzard, you know? Like, fuck me. Imagine going from being one of the most beloved gaming companies on the planet to being the butt of a joke. I mean, it's sad, really. But they did it to themselves. You know? Can't blame anyone else. Especially not, you know, the victims of the horrendous shit that went on there. Bobby Kotick tried doing that though. That's why they are getting rid of him now. He was blatantly bad PR. Like when you have a PR disaster like that, you're just gonna deny it. He just like tried to put his fingers in his ears and like pretend it wasn't happening. It's like it's a baffling strategy to take when you've been accused of such heinous shit. You know? Talk about D&D, I guess. I've developed this homebrew item today for the gunslinger at my Curse of Strahd game. He's been getting real frustrated at he's been getting real frustrated at the fact that the game is full of stuff with like resistance to various like physical damage types, right? So I've made him like a holy gun. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. Have him find it, and then I'm gonna chuck some banshees or some ghosts and stuff, and just let him, you know, let him fucking go loose with it. It is like a little bit OP, but I kind of justify it being slightly OP with the fact that he's had a real bad time with all these enemies being resistant and shit. He's had a real bad time. So you know, I think he deserves it. Plus, they're getting near the end of the game. You know? I don't know how OP you can really say something is, like, very near the end of Curse of Strahd. Strahd ain't gonna be easy. I'm doing... Strahd in the book... Strahd as they put him in the book is a joke. So that's gonna be phase 1. And there's gonna be a lot more phases. It's fucking Strahd, like he's not just a regular ass vampire. Okay, he's very, very old, very, very intelligent. He's fucking Strahd. In the book, he's just like a regular vampire with a couple of extra spells and stuff. It's like he's fucking Strahd, okay? You're forgetting this game was made when Shoopdoom was like Come on. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to flag. Oh, I think I'm gonna cut off. I just wanted to rant about some shit. I don't know. I'm feeling really woozy now. I'm really tired.